Okay, let me show you the cat motel. This is where all the homeless cats come. I built this thing the other night because it was getting cold, and there's a heating pad on that. Oh, what's up, guy? And it's just to take the wind off them. They have a heating pad. This is Doodlebug. Doodle, you knocked over the bowl. She's an old lady. Yeah. She's been with us for a long time. Haven't you, Doodlebug? Yes. Haven't you? Yeah. That's also got a heating pad on it. We took some coolers, 2 of them, and it's okay, Summer. And I cut a hole, there's heating pads in there. Another one over there, there's a heating pad. Cat food everywhere. Everybody's got free meals. Let's stripe her in. Let's stripe her in. And back over here, cages are out here mainly. They don't have heating pads in them. It gets the wildcats used to going inside the cages, and when somebody drops off a new one, well, they get used to going in the cage, and then, well, it's easier to take them to the vet. Underneath all those old rotten blankets, I built that a long time ago. I even have a video to it. I'll link to it. That's got to be the strongest insulated cat house ever. The thing weighs like almost 60 pounds. It's ridiculous. But, and what do we got here? There he is. Striper. The man of the hour. Yeah, Striper. Yes. But, they are very warm and alive. And, they're all taken care of very well. I need to build a few more cat houses. I just haven't gotten around to it. Now we are going to get down to 6, but you'd be surprised what those heating pads do. I imagine they up my power bill quite a bit. But like I said, there's one on each chair. There's 3 more inside the houses. I mean, literally, everybody has heat getting to them. And this is Summer. She won't come to me. See? She gets nervous. She's a complete stray. But Doodlebug, I don't know, we've had her, I guess, a good 10 years. She's been to the vet a few times. But she's an old cat. She used to be king. But not so much now. Now she usually stays on the chair, eats. She don't move around too much. And this little guy, he's just starting to let us pet him. Aren't you? Yes, aren't you? You're so pretty. This one needs to be fixed yet. And the black one needs to be fixed. We've been kind of waiting a little bit. But this black one here needs to be fixed, don't you? Yeah. So, my porch looks like hell. But it basically is a homeless camp. And we really don't care. The city doesn't really bother us. My wife is kind of known as the cat lady, I guess, in town. We used to take them to cat sanctuaries. There was one in Nashville that would take them every now and then in another place. And we just finally gave up and said, everybody's dropping them off here. So we started taking them in and fixing them. I guess the most expensive thing about this is the food and the heating pads for the electrical bill is what it is, more so than anything else. And Getting them fixed isn't a lot of money. There's some place, I don't know what it is or how my wife does it, but it costs us like 10 bucks. And then we buy painkillers is what we do. So it's like 20 bucks a cat to fix them. So, and that prevents them from breeding. Now you see these soda bottles over here? Well, those were for the summer. We need to bring them in. But in the summer it gets so hot that the water gets so hot, we freeze those and we bring them out, and then we put them in inside the water dishes, so the water dishes stay cold. So it ain't so nasty to drink 120 degree heat, right? Water. And in this water dish, we've only got the one. I know. This one's plugged in. This one's heated. So no matter what, that water dish does not freeze. You want a pet? Do you want a pet? Yeah, old girl. Yeah. Without us, she'd probably be dead. Yep. This used to be a neighbor's cat, this one. Hey, guy. Hey. And it wasn't getting fed. Found out one day there was food over here. So it kind of stayed. It didn't leave after it found out where the food was. So if you learned anything from watching the homeless cat video, you'll understand why the homeless people in your country, why they live near the food. The cats do the same thing, except the only difference is they don't do drugs. But oh, I just heard cats fighting. But some people probably say, oh my God, what a mess. Well, not really. Summertime comes, we clean up the chairs, spray foam them, vacuum them, wash them up. Wintertime comes. Maybe I can show you this. Watch out, you. Yeah, you kind of got a mess going here. So, I built this the other night, was what I did. And, you know, it just sits on top of the chair. And then the blanket goes over top of it, doubled up. Right? And then it's mainly just to cut the wind. So then they'll jump up in there, and it's got a heating pad. So, and there's 3 of them that'll sleep together. The orange one, the black one, and the gray one, which is this one here. Hey! Hey! Oh, yes! He doesn't like to be pet. But the 3 of them will sleep together. And then the other ones, well, they like their own house. Now, the black one and the orange one came from that cat you see that darted out and ran, which is called Summer. She's back there. She had those babies. And all of a sudden she showed up one day on the front porch, and there she was with 2 kittens. So it became a mission, and she's kind of back there. I don't know if I can get close to her or not. See? It became a mission to catch her, and it wasn't easy. So we put up the cages till we finally did catch her, and then we took her down and got her fixed. Now, it was tricky with her because, you know, it wasn't like we could keep her in a cage. She was not happy in a cage. We finally had to let her go out, and the vet said, it's not to worry, the stitches will dissolve in 3 months' time, as long as she didn't get infected. So we had to keep a real close eye on her as best we could. We'd sit on the porch for like a good half an hour and seeing if we could see her underbelly when she'd roll over, scratch her back or whatever. And it seemed to be okay, thank God. But The black one here, I don't know if he'll let me. Sometimes he'll let you pet him. No, not this time. See, some of them are pretty wild. I think there's 3 that won't let me pet them. And then the rest will. Hello, Striper. How you doing? Now this guy, he wouldn't let you pet him for years. It took a long time to pet him. He was quite mean. He'd take your hand off. He would. So, and the orange one, well, that was one of the babies that came from summer, which has to be fixed yet. I'm kind of waiting for a warm spell to warm up a little bit, and then go get him fixed. I really don't want to get him fixed in this weather. So we got Striper. I have no idea what the orange one's name is. I forget this one's name. We got, what's that one's name? Stormy. This is Stormy over here. And then you got Doodlebug, who's up there in the chair. And you got the black ones up there in the chair. They're all staying on the porch pretty good, because I guess of how cold it is today. But when it gets down to like next week, we're supposed to get that 9 Fahrenheit. We'll be coming out 2 or 3 times a night, checking them out, see if they're doing okay. But you can see that little wooden thing on that chair they're using, you see? And it's warm in there. I mean, there's a heating pad going. That cat is not cold. So they have a choice to jump inside, get on top, and stay warm, eh, guy? Yes, I know. I know. Just scratch me. Yes. Like I said, he's really old. Or she, I don't know. We've had that one a long time. So kind of crazy, huh? Would you like to be my neighbor? And we're in such a small town of 1,000 people that they just know that this is the cat house. So people will say, just drop them off over there. So they'll throw them over top of the fence, and then we'll have a new one. And then down to the vet it goes. Spend $50. Get it fixed, get it checked out. And then they just kind of stay here. Without us, they wouldn't have any homes. So, but it is expensive feeding them. I mean, I'm into, $100 in cat food every month, easy. It is a bill. But who else is going to do it? You know, they got a place to stay. They're warm. So there's the cat motel, guys. Don't judge me. I'll catch you guys on the next one.